Hi, welcome or welcome back. This is going to be a little makeup haul, little story time. If you follow me on my Instagram, you probably know that I lost my suitcase coming back to the US from Spain. And in that suitcase is my makeup bag. And if you know me, I don't really own that many makeup. I own one of each. Like I own one foundation, I own one concealer, I own one blush. Basically, I own one of everything except maybe for lipstick, which I own multiple of. And by multiple, I mean like 4 or 5 lipsticks, and then a couple of mascaras. That's it. So basically, it's safe to say I lost all my makeup when I lost that suitcase. That's why we are here with a makeup haul, because I am rebuilding my entire makeup collection. Also, very coincidentally, Sephora did a 20% discount on your entire purchase last week, so I had to take advantage of that. I have a whole box of Sephora purchases, and I actually got some from Dior and some from Ulta, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to unbox everything and I'm going to show it to you guys. This is really not a makeup tutorial. This is just how I do my own makeup, and the entire purpose of this video is to show you the haul. So I hope you enjoy this little video. Let's get right into it. Okay, so we're just going to start this off with Ulta because I didn't really get that many stuff from there. They're mostly just like tools. So I got this makeup sponge in a 2-pack and this e.l.f. spoolie which has this applicator, because I also got this e.l.f. soap brow. My best friend introduced me to this whole soap brow and I'm not going back. It's such a game changer. Lastly is just this Real Techniques brush set, because I also lost most of my brushes in that suitcase. This one has like a powder brush, and then this is like for eyeshadow, and then like a highlight thing, and then like a foundation, which I don't usually use brushes when I apply foundation. I mostly use sponge. Next would be this pretty little box. If you saw like my previous video, you'll see that I like some of like Dior makeup. We got some. This is like the Dior Forever foundation. I've got 2 of the blushes that they have, which I will show you later, and then the same Dior concealer that I have been using, and then a Dior Backstage eyeshadow palette, and finally would be this box full of magic and good stuff, which is from Sephora. I already did my eyebrows. I'm using this Rare Beauty brow pencil. This is actually the first time that I bought something from Rare Beauty. This is not from like the Sephora haul that I just did. I actually got this one from Barcelona along with this Natasha Denona lip pencil. This is in the shade Deep Brown. This is what it looks like. What I like about this is that the tip is kind of thin and the other end would be just a spoolie. This is what went in there along with this e.l.f. soap brow. Moving on with this Milk Makeup Primer. I think this is like a new primer that they added to their line. I could be wrong. What I like about it is that it really is blurring. I just like using my fingers when I put my primer. That much. And just kind of rub it in with my fingers. Just wait for it to dry for like a minute before I do anything else. And then next would be this Dior Flash Perfector Concealer. This is in the shade 2W. I like the consistency of this concealer. It does not crease. Well, at least it does not crease on me, which is a good thing. But the one thing I don't like about this is the applicator, because it looks like this. And I also like giving my concealer just a minute to sit on my skin before I dab it with a wet sponge. Just moving on with the Dior Forever Matte Foundation. What I like about this foundation is it also has sunscreen. Of course, we still use our favorite sunscreen from Supergoop. I just love this sunscreen so much, but it doesn't hurt to add an extra layer of protection. This has SPF 15, which isn't too high. This one has 40, which is like my main SPF, and this is also a tinted sunscreen. This one is in the shade 2.5W. I've been using a 2W shade of this before, and I think that's a little too light on me, so I decided to switch to a 0.5 shade darker. I use a pump with a moisturizer, but right now we're not gonna use the moisturizer. We're just gonna use this one to kind of test how well it matches my skin. Dab it on my skin, blend it in. I hope it's not too orange. I don't think. Next one will be another one from Sephora. I've shown this before because this is the same product that I've been using as well. This Merit Bronzer Contour Stick. Like, the packaging of this stick is also like so fancy. It's gold, so I like things that are shiny. This is what it looks like. Put it where you need her. And I also like to use this as nose contour. What I like to do is I just use my fingers to blend it on my eyelids, and then I use a wet sponge. And it's very subtle, which I love, and it's also like very easy to blend on the skin. And then moving on to blush. So we have two options. Dior Rosy Glow. The first shade is this pink one. I think this is the shade that went viral on the internet. This is how the blush looks. It looks very pink, and I'm not sure that it's going to match with my skin tone, but we're gonna give it a go anyway. And the second shade that I got is this 012 Rosewood. It's like a rosy peachy color. So it's this. This is what the actual blush looks like. So this is what the two of them look side by side. Normally this is the shade that I would really go for, but we're gonna give her a try. You know what? We're gonna put on both cheeks to see which one looks better. And I may look a little crazy after this, but we're gonna try Rosewood on this side. Okay, this is really pretty. This is my usual blush color. We're also going to try this pink shade on the other side of my cheek. Maybe this is a little too light, that's why I have to put on more product. I think I like this one better. What do we think? Okay, next one is another repurchase. Of course, this Laura Mercier setting powder. I have not met anyone who did like Laura Mercier setting powder. Now that we're all set, I'm going to move on with your eyeshadow palette. These are the shade range. It's pretty basic. It comes with a lot of neutral colors. The sun is disappearing on me and I'm so sorry about that, but we're gonna give this a try. We're gonna start out with this. We're gonna go in with this darker color and we're going to put that just on the outsides of our eyelids, just to kind of add some depth on our eyes. Add a little bit of this shimmery color. We're just gonna use our fingers to. Okay, I think that's good enough. Next one would be this Rare Beauty Black Liquid Eyeliner. This applies really matte black, which I like. And next one is from Sephora, which is this Shiseido eyelash curler. I've heard a lot of good things about this, and so I decided to just buy it since I also lost the old one that I have been using. And I actually tried this the day before and it made my lashes stay up all day. One thing I didn't get from this haul is a mascara because I still have some. I think the sun has finally forsaken me. It has decided to just walk out. We're actually going to try this Natasha Denona lip liner. I'm usually not a lip liner girl, but I just decided to buy one, but I think I actually made a mistake. The Sephora associate that was helping me get the shade gave me the wrong one because the sample that I was trying out didn't have like the shade name on it. So I asked an associate to help me find the shade, and this is what he gave me. And this is not the shade that I was looking for. This is the shade Julia, which is too light for me. This is a very light nude shade. So we're just going to go over this Dior lipstick that I have. This is also like a nude shade. Lastly, on this haul would be this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. If you've seen my last video, I have also talked about this. This is like my absolute favorite setting spray. This is what she looks like. It's gonna give her a little shake and spritz all over her face. I also kind of actually like how this smells. It's like a mild, I think there's a mild fragrance on it, which is, you know, not necessarily very good for your skin, but my skin does not react to it, luckily, even though I have like very sensitive skin. And this is our final look. I know it's a little dark. I hope you still enjoyed this little makeup haul, and thank you so much for watching.